In this video, I'll show you how to add learning evidence for your child. So in the menu, we need to select Add Evidence, and that will bring up this form to fill in. Select which child the evidence is for. So in this case, it's for Riley. If you do a family event or a family activity, such as going to the zoo, you can select the other child or other children here, and it will automatically create an entry for their portfolios as well. Save you adding in the information twice. So we select the date, and I'm going to select today's date, include a title, so just a short descriptive name, something that you'll be able to remember. I'm going to select banana bread. In the next box, you're going to describe what happened. So it can be very straightforward, very simple. You don't need to write an essay, just a few sentences about what your child did, said, or discovered. Write naturally, a little bit like you're telling a friend what you got up to. So in here, I'm going to write, Riley wanted to bake something for her grandma's visit. She found a recipe online, read through the ingredients, and measured everything herself. She worked out that we needed to double the recipe and calculated the new amounts. Riley was interested in whether banana bread is healthy or not, so we had a discussion about nutrition, which led to talking about the health star ratings on purchased foods. She was fully engaged the whole time and proud of the result. Don't worry too much about making it overly complicated. Write naturally, and the AI that's embedded in the app will help connect this to the curriculum or syllabus outcomes. Next, you can select the engagement level. So for this activity in particular, Riley was very highly engaged, fully engaged. It's important to include the activities where your child had low, minimal interest or was quite reluctant, as this helps the app learn about them and what their interests are and what they enjoy. If there's a link that you can add, so I could add the link in there to the banana bread recipe, or if you, for example, visited the zoo, you could add the zoo link in there for the website, but you don't have to, that's optional. Next, the location. So this was at home, so I'm just going to put home in there. You can add a photo. Photos are always optional. We don't always have the moment to take a photo of learning, but you can add a photo in there. You can also add documents or links, videos, or any of those types of attachments. And then we also need to talk about the evidence type. So in this case, it was conversation with me, it was observation, and we do have a photo of the banana bread that was baked, so I can put that on. In the next section, this is where you select the main subject area that it relates to. Don't worry about getting this perfect. We know that learning often crosses multiple areas, and the app captures that as well. So if there are specific areas, then you can select those. For this activity, I'm going to select English. English is almost always, there's lots of elements in our everyday lives. I'm also going to select mathematics. There was some measuring and some calculating that Riley did. And I'm also going to select health and physical education, because we did have that discussion about whether banana bread is healthy or not. Finally, it's defaulted to be included in the learning portfolio, but if you don't want it included, you can deselect that. And you can also add some parent notes in there. So if there was anything that you thought of or any ideas for future learning, you can add it in there. I'm going to add in great opportunity to revisit fractions next time. So that was just a thought that I had for future learning. And that's it. Once we click on submit, the app will automatically match your evidence to the relevant syllabus or curriculum outcomes based on what you've described.